Welcome back to my workshop. Now, very quick video for you today. If you see my last video, this one here, when I went to get some wood out of my wood store, I discovered a wasp nest. Now, since that video, the wasp nest has grown and I've had to destroy it. Now, I've got to remove it now, but let me show you it and I'll show you how I destroyed it and then I'll try and remove it. So let's go to the woodshed and have a quick look. Right, as you can see, here's my hand for some sort of scaling. It's quite big and it seems to have been matted in with all this wood here now. Now I have killed it with, let me show you, with this stuff. Okay, it's called Insect Fogger. It's by Insecto Kill. Right, I'm just going to interrupt myself here. Obviously this is editing Frank, the other guy who's actually doing the wasp nest. He's a couple of days ago. Right, I just want a quick word about this. Now obviously this is an insecticide. I bought this off Amazon, okay, so it was easy enough to find on Amazon. It's just a word of warning about this. If you're using anything like this to destroy a wasp nest or any other pests or insects, always consider the environmental issues you've got. Okay, I know it all sounds a bit health and safety and risk assessment, but you've got to remember that this is designed to kill insects. If you set this off in the wrong place, you're going to kill the wrong insects. Okay, so this is going to be used in my shed or the wood shed, as you've seen. There's nowhere else around it that could be directly affected by it. And also the adjoining part of the shed, there's nothing in there that could be affected by this. Okay, so there's no anything alive at all. Okay, so before you use anything like this, make sure you do a quick assessment of the surrounding environment. Otherwise you could do more damage than you think. Before we go back to past Frank, let's have a quick look at this can. Okay, so as I said, you can buy this off of Amazon. It's Insecto Kill Insect Fogger. I know full well that this worked really well because I've now finished. Just a quick look at the can here. Obviously it gives you some environmental warnings here. Okay, it's not only flammable but it's also bad for fishes and stuff. Okay, for amateur use against cockroaches, fleas, flies, bed bugs, moths, mosquitoes, gnats, spiders and other crawling and flying insects. Okay, so this looks like it was going to be the perfect thing to use, and luckily for me it was. Right, let's get back to Frank of the past and let him carry on. And all I did was literally you take this, then you trigger it off, and then I literally left it on the floor here like this, and it filled up this room with insecticide stuff. Okay, and it's killed them all off, and here they all are. All right, so what I've got to do now is I've got to remove that. So I think I'm going to go and get myself some stuff. Right, so now I've got myself a bag and a scraper and some more fly and wasp spray. Okay, now this is the big warming bit. Now don't try this at home on your own. If you've got any doubts at all, get a professional in to do it. Okay, otherwise you might end up getting stung and it could all go horribly wrong. But I am going to try it myself. As I say, I've already killed all the wasps. I need to move out the wood out of the way so I can gain access to it. And then I'm going to give it another good spray with this because I've seen some wasps trying to get back into the nest. And what I want to do is remove it before they come back. Okay, so let's give it a spray. Right, I've removed all the wood and there is still some wasps in it. They're all a bit docile and I've just given it another good spray. So I think what I'll do is I'll retire to a safe distance and wait until they're dead. Right, I've given this another good spray. Let's see if we can see inside now. Adjust the light. Okay, so there was still wasps in there, but they was all a bit docile. As I say, don't try this unless you're confident that you're going to be able to fix it. I seem to have killed all of them now. So now I'm going to try and knock that into something. Let's probably use this, I think. It's like a paper. It's made out of like a paper. I think it's the bark of trees. Now I've got a pair of gloves on, okay, and I've got my escape route sorted out, which means running away very quickly. Let's get you in a little bit closer. I've got my spray handy, just in case it all goes a bit wrong. Let's get that out of the way so you can see. Okay, there's some of it out. Let's have a close look at that because it's really interesting. So this is the inside of the nest. Fantastic engineering, look at that. Okay, you can see all the larvae down the bottom there. Okay, because so they would have hatched and probably revitalised the nest. Okay. Let me give that another spray and then leave it for a bit longer. So this is the outer case that I've just removed. Yeah, it's still got loads of wasps in it and they're all still half alive. Let's change that situation. Right, so I've left that for a little while. What I do now is, that's fascinating. Let's get you in close. Okay, you can see the multiple layers here. Okay, and there's still wasps and eggs dropping off here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this lot into another bucket. Okay, I'll need both hands for this, so I'm going to have to put you down again. Right, gloves on. Now look, there's loads still in now. Right, more spray. Sorry, it's me again. I'm interrupting past Frank once more, but I need to stress once more that if you've never removed a wasp nest before, you must make sure that you've got all of your escape routes sorted out. You know what you're doing. You've got enough protective equipment on, or you must be confident that you're not going to sting yourself. Okay, if you've never attacked a wasp nest before, and you're a bit dubious, then please don't do it. Get a professional to do it. Otherwise you could end up coming unstuck. Okay, but just be cautious. Okay, with me, I made sure that I always had an exit route planned just in case it all went a bit wrong. but it didn't. Back to me of the past. Right, so I've now got these in the bucket, got it outside into the sunshine. You can still see some of these wasps are alive here. Each of these little cavities here, I presume it's the same with bees. Each of the little cavities has got, looks like an egg in it. And I presume this is a protective cover to stop the eggs from dying. I don't know enough about wasps. All I know is this was dangerous. And now I've got to get rid of it. Right, so I better also sweep up this lot, because if I stand on one, I could sting my foot. Right, so that's all knocked down now. It's all in the containers. I'll dispose of that as humanely as I can. I needed to get rid of it as quick as possible because I've got young grandchildren around, so I need that gone. But as I say, don't try it unless you're really confident that you can succeed. If not, contact the environmental health people. They should be able to point you in the right direction on how to dispose of it. Obviously, you can also phone up, wasp and bee specialists, and they'll come and dispose of it. I assume the queen that was in there, I presume there's a queen like there is with bees. I presume she's gone because obviously the whole nest is now gone. So hopefully the whole colony would die anyway. I've just seen some other wasps coming in to try and come home, and they've obviously come home and gone, where's my bloody house gone? Right, so I'm going to dispose of that now. So I think that'll probably do for today. Thank you very much for watching. Again, don't try this unless you're confident that you can do it without getting stung. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. That's enough. If you've never ever attached, I'll try that one again because that was a bit rubbish. Let's see if we can see inside now. Adjust the light. But I need to stress that if you've never attached, oh, I can't even say it. Stop this one.